Most welcome to Historiesbanorna, History Reconnaissance. This is the aircraft carrier USS Hornet. Her career was just 1 year and 6 days. In that short time, she launched the Doolittle raid on Tokyo and participated in the Battle of Midway, the Solomon Islands campaign, and in the capture and defense of Guadalcanal, then facing her final destiny in the Battle of the Santa Cruz Islands. In these pictures you see the B-25 bombers taking off from the flight deck of the Hornet, heading for Tokyo. And please, like and subscribe, it means a lot to us. The USS Hornet was laid down on September 25, 1939, by Newport News Shipbuilding, Virginia, launched on December 14, 1940, and commissioned at Naval Station Norfolk on 20th of October 1941. Here's a lot going on. Tons of belted ammo is unboxed from tin cans, and packed into yellow and orange boxes or magazines. Do you know the difference? For anti-aircraft, aircraft, or both? If so, please drop a line in the comments. February 1942, Hornet after a refit. She had 8 5-inch dual-purpose guns and 16 1.1-inch anti-aircraft guns in quad mounts. Her 24 Modus 50 cals was now replaced with 30 20mm Oerlikons. And a haircut. Everything had to be shipshape. Incoming aircraft. That's a rough landing. And the next one? That fuel tank is scrapped for sure. These images are probably after April 1942 and the famous Doolittle raid, when 16 B-25 bombers took off on a one-way, token and morale-boosting mission to bomb Tokyo. Officially, the bombers started from Shangri-La. 2 years later, the real launch point, USS Hornet, was revealed. The Hornet left Pearl Harbor April 30th, crossed the equator for the first time, and operated together with the USS Enterprise, returning to Hawaii the 26th of May. Heading out again 2 days later to join in on the Battle of Midway. Dive bombers and fighters from the Hornet were forced to ditch, running out of fuel, searching for the Japanese carrier force. And its famous Torpedo Squadron 8 lost all 15 aircraft to Japanese fighters, only one survivor of the 30 airmen, Ensign George H. Gay. Here is a really close call for the landing signals officer of the LSO. I bet you he had a few words to say to the pilot afterwards. After the Battle of Midway, Hornet returned to Pearl for 6 weeks of minor repairs and being fitted with more AA guns and a new air search radar. She left Pearl on August 17, 1942. In September and October she was the only operational US carrier in the South Pacific, as Saratoga and Enterprise suffered bomb and torpedo damage, and the Wasp was sunk. Then the Enterprise joined her to intercept a Japanese naval force near Guadalcanal. On October 26, 1942, came the fateful Battle of Santa Cruz Islands. Enterprise's planes bombed the carrier Suiho. Planes from Hornet damaged the carrier Shokaku and the heavy cruiser Chikuma. Then Hornet was attacked by dive bombers and torpedo planes. Hornet was hit by 3 bombs from Japanese dive bombers. One of them crashed into the carrier's island, killing 7 men and spreading burning aviation gasoline over the deck. Meanwhile, torpedo planes attacked and scored 2 hits, seriously damaging electrical systems and engines. Repair crews had almost restored power when another flight of 9 torpedo planes attacked. One of them scored a fatal hit on the starboard side. The torpedo hit destroyed the repairs to the electrical system and caused the ship to list. Knowing that Japanese surface forces were approaching, Vice Admiral William Halsey ordered Hornet sunk and an abandoned ship was issued. American warships tried unsuccessfully to scuttle the carrier with torpedoes, many of them which failed to detonate, and with 5-inch rounds from the destroyers. The Japanese destroyers Makigumu and Akigumu finally finished off Hornet with 4 long-lance torpedoes. The Hornet was finally sunk with a loss of 140 over 2,200 men.
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.